So today we are going to see how to do this milling exercise. Okay, so here we have a square block 100 cross 100, initially of 10 mm depth. Then this profile section actually extrudes out for 20 mm, and after that there are small pockets, square and rectangular pockets of depth of 10 mm. So we are going to draw this job first. File, new, model. So I can change my model name as EX2, and this folder I'm going to give a local folder, CGR. Okay. So I can go for the extrude option, or in more there is an option called block. So this is available in NX, this browser version. Also you can directly go for extrude and draw a square for 100 cross 100, and depth should be 10 mm. So I am working out this block initially. Okay, so I have my block like this. So once again I am going to go for extrude command. Select the top surface. Okay, so quickly it got selected like this. Okay. So first initially I am going to draw a rectangle, and then I am going to modify it. So rather square of dimensions 60 cross 60. Okay, so we can say these two length and breadth are equal. We can also apply this constraint. Equal length, this and this. Okay, I can apply like that. And the next I am going to go for dimensions. So in menu, insert, dimensions, or you can just type in D also for this. So initially I am going to dimension this, say one side, this side as a whole. Okay, so instead of that I can do like this, press D, select the whole line of sketch, and it will be easy for me to get this dimension, place this dimension, and you can close this one initially. I am going to mark this as 60. Okay, so you can give no. So this is a 60. Okay, so you can press escape to get out of it. So once again you can press D, and I need to position this square. Okay, so for this I need 2 dimensions. These 2 dimensions I need. Okay, I have done that. Now I am going to modify the dimensions. So this has to be 20, and likewise this has also to be 20. So both the dimensions are 20 cross 20, 20, so that this rectangle is centered. Okay, so after that what I am going to do is I am going to come out of this dimension. Now I need to draw a circle right in the midpoint of this line. Okay, so in the mid of this line. So here I need to, so you can select the midpoint, and then I need to draw a circle of diameter 20. Okay, so you have selected one, we have drawn one. Similarly you can go for the midpoint here, drawn another circle also same, so it can be a midpoint. Similarly here also a midpoint. Okay, I can select, sorry, okay, I'll give escape to come out of this. So now I have to trim this to get the required profile. So I need to have a profile like this, so I'm going to go for the trim command to do this. So select the trim, and initially circle, afterwards you can trim this center, circle and center, circle this center. Okay, so now we have obtained the required profile. So I can press middle click button to come out of this command and then give finish button. So I need to extrude it to a depth of 20. Okay, give OK. So now I extruded. Now I have to so we need to check one thing with this. In the Boolean operation, what is there? So there is unite. Okay, that is important. The solid, these two solid should be united into a single solid. Okay, so that command is there already, so fine. Now I have to do an extrusion and subtract. Okay, so here I can draw all these 4 pockets in a single setting also, because the depth is same. So first, initially I'm going to draw a rectangle like this. So in this diagram we can see the 20 is the side of the square. Okay, 20. Okay, so middle click. If you go for dimension, you select one, this whole area, and then you try to get this dimension. Okay, and D, dimension of a line. So here you can say it is line of the sketch. So we are getting the dimension here. Okay. Select one position. Okay. Escape. And we can double click this, and this has to be 20. Okay. So what we can do is, this is a square, right? So you have to give equal this equal this. Okay. So this is the next step. And middle click. Okay. So you've got this 20 cross 20. The thing is that we need to look at the reference. Okay, this has to be 5 mm outside this. Okay, so what would be the dimension? We have to check. So from this to this. Okay, and then from here to here. Okay, let's finish this one. So this has to be actually 35. Okay, so once again I'm going for quick dimensioning. So from here to, I need to select this edge. From here to here, I have selected this edge and enter it. So here the dimension has to be 5. So this is how I need to get this figure. Okay. So after that, what we need to do is the similar figure we need to have it at this end also. Similarly, we need to construct this rectangle at this end also and do the same type of dimensioning. Actually selecting the middle point, rather I need to select the entire object. That would be better. Okay, now I got it. So here I am going for this, so it has to be 20. Middle click to cut out, and then other dimension that I need to do is from here to here. So this has to be 5. It's already there, good. And then from here to here, this too has to be 5. It's already there, good. Okay, so then next step what I need to do is I need to draw a circle here. Okay, so I need to draw a circle of, once again, radius 20. Diameter 20. Circle I need to do. And diameter has to be 20. Okay. Now I need to dimension once again the center of the circle. So look at the diagram, you can check how they are dimensioning the center. The center will be, from this side it is 15 mm. Okay, so 15 from the edges. Okay, that can be taken here also. From this edge, it's not there. That is the dimension. Okay, yeah, from here, this dimension, it has to be 15, 1 5. Look at this dimension, check the value of it. Okay, so this too will be 15 mm. Okay, similarly once again we need to go for another circle here. Just get in settings, go to home, I think we will be able to find this command. The thing is that the middle click, it's not roll button is okay. So now I have to draw on another circle and dimension it suitably. Okay, so with this we have completed this. We can give finish. So the direction we need to reverse it, so double click this arrow. So if you look at the distance, it's going to be 10 mm. Let's give 10, and then in the boolean it has to be subtract. Okay, so the info is subtract, and here we can give subtract and give OK. So this is the part that we have drawn. So here the point to be noted is that we have drawn a square, but we may not get an exact square in manufacturing. There will be some amount of radius in that. We may suitably ignore now. Okay, so now we have completed the part. Now we can see the part. And then we can go for the NX manufacturing. Okay, so now we go for the manufacturing phase. File, new, manufacturing tab we need to select. So in that prismatic milling and hole making, just give OK. So here the first thing what we need to do is we need to go for the geometric view. So geometric view is near this menu. You can click the tab. So in that you have to open this plus, and then you have to open this workpiece. You can see the usage system. Now just double click the workpiece, specify part, select or edit plot geometry. This tab you have to click, select the job, click OK, specify blank, select this button. We are not going to do any phase milling operation, just give bounding block, and you can display blank is also okay for us. Here it's not disturbing, just give OK. Okay, so if you see, the transparency is lost, so better what we do is we remove this display blank and then just give OK. Now give OK. Next we can directly click the home tab here, home tab on the top, and then we can go for the create operation. So the operation that we are going to do initially is the floor and wall, and the next we will do the pocket milling, which is also floor and wall only for here reference. So floor and wall, just give OK. So after this what we need to do is first we can go here and select the tool. We can select the mill. Okay. So the default diameter is 30. I'm going to give 10. And then there is another option called tool number. This I can give 1. And then just give OK. So other values I'm accepting the default values. And then just click the geometry, which is the second option here. And here we have to select the workpiece. Here we have already defined the workpiece blank and everything. Once again go back to the main tab here, and then we have to specify the cut area flow. Okay, so you can just zoom this little bit. Specify cut area floor. We have to select this surface. This is the end surface we need to. Yes, face in X2. Give OK. So after selecting the cut area, we can see the generate option can be clicked on. Just click this one. Okay, so we need to wait few minutes or rather seconds for it to complete, and then you can see the cutter operation, it has come so successfully for us. Then we can go to the third tab, which is verify, so that we can see the 3D simulation of how it's actually going to take place. So in this option you have to select the 3D dynamic tab, just scroll down, reduce the animation speed to 3 or 4, and then click the play button. So you can see how it's actually doing it. Okay, so it is completely removing the material. So I am satisfied with this kind of operation. Then just close this one. Okay, and then here I can give OK. So here I can give OK. So here still we have an exclamation mark here. Maybe one more operation that we need to do is post process we need to do. So we will do that after this second operation. Once again go for create operation. Here also floor and wall, give OK. So here we have to go for the cutting tool. So end mill tool only, give OK. So instead of 30 dia, I'm going to give 8. So I'm going to just reduce the dia. So further low is also good. 6 will also be good. And then here the tool number I can give 2. And then OK. As we have done in the previous step, go to geometry and select the workpiece. Once again go back to main. Now we need to specify the cut area flow. So for this we need to have this profile a little bit like this. Zoom it up. We will pan this also a little bit if possible. Okay. Okay, shift middle click will pan, and your scroll button middle click scroll will actually zoom in and zoom out. Select the cut area flow, select this one, go for this bottom edge which is here, select this one, face in X2. Okay, I'm happy with this. And maybe we need to select this also, because in a single step we can complete all the pockets in a single cut. And finally this. So if you have any doubt, we have made 4 selections. The number of items 4 is displayed here. I am happy with this. Give OK, and then we can directly go on generate and see how this is going to come. Fine. Okay, so all the pockets it has done. So 3D dynamic I have to see. 3D dynamic, verify. So already animation speed is less, so I can just go in and checking it what's happening. Okay, so in the previous examples and all, there was a problem with the end corner and all. So it's also just going and working on that corner, and then finally it is coming back to the surface and completing the pocket. So give OK. OK. So I have done these two operations. Now what I need to do is, with the control, I select these two operations and I need to post process this. So you can go for this post configurator, select this one, mill 3-axis. My machine is a 3-axis milling machine. Give OK. So once again go to this option, post process. So if you can see, the CNC code is generated for this. So you need to save this. Okay, so you can save this as a text file if you want. So you can put ex2, so as a text document for your reference. Save this one. Okay, it's there in the documents folder, and you can go to my default folder and I can save this one. Okay, so you can have this like this. So you need to copy this program as well as these images and then display it. So you have to take one image of this for record purpose and another image of this for record, and finally that program. All these three should be present in your record. Okay, so this is clear for you. Thank you for your listening and understanding. Thank you.